Hey everybody, welcome to Rambling Film Group. This is Cy. Today we're going to be doing a news episode, but before we get too far into it, do want to welcome and introduce you all to my lovely co-hosts. Right here we have the founder, the numero uno of RFG, Mr. Chuck.
Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in.
That was quick and simple. Normally he rambles a little bit, which is why I kind of paused for a second.
I say something.
I was
thinking the same thing. I was like, damn, that was short. And then you paused and you're like waiting for it to continue. And I really thought the same thing. I was like, dang, that was quick.
That seemed like the right amount of things to say.
It was the right amount. It's just normally you go on a
little bit. But hey, it's okay. We got a third co-host, the cat. Wait, was that the cat or was it one of the dogs?
Old man.
What'd you say?
Was that the cat or was it one of the dogs?
That was the cat, yeah.
All right. And then my absolute favorite co-host, she's the number one person on the show. The reason why you guys watch is Kelsey.
No. Hey guys, I'm the number one co-host. You were the number one starter.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let's get the distinction right.
Yeah, all right.
First of all, without you, Chuck, we wouldn't have her. So, you can take a little bit of credit.
That's true. But yeah. I feel like I was going to say something else, but it's left me.
I don't know.
All right. So, yeah, today's a news episode. Just so you guys know right off the bat, we will probably be doing, because we know it's been a while since we've done a movie review episode, but it's towards the end of summer. Not much has kind of come out that feels worthy of talking about, but probably in the next couple of days, we'll definitely do BlacKkKlansman. We might do Ant-Man and the Wasp. If you guys see this and you want us to do Ant-Man and the Wasp, let us know. We'll definitely get that out there to you guys. But BlacKkKlansman is definitely coming your guys' way within the next week or so. But let's go ahead and get this started, you guys. CW has cast Ruby Rose to portray Batwoman. I'll go ahead and get it started here. I enjoy Ruby Rose's work. I haven't seen a ton of her stuff, but what I have seen, she does a very fantastic job. I'm excited to see more female characters, especially really badass characters, get portrayed on TV and movies, whatever the case may be. So excited to see what CW does with that. Now, I didn't read too much into it, so I'm kind of curious. She's not getting her own show, right? She's just gonna be, or is it the Birds of Prey?
What's it? Sorry. Oh, my bad. That was a long one too. And now I got him going. I think it's your turn. I think immediately she's supposed to show up in the crossover that they have every year in the fall. But I think the plan is to have her. Oh, I can't talk. To develop a show for her as well.
Okay. Yeah. Is it her own or will it be Birds of Prey?
I think it's her own.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
that's super
I don't
great.
think they get not that she's a super huge actress or anything like that, but she is an actress frequently appearing in movies. I don't think you have to, if you're going to get somebody who's being in movies to commit to the shooting schedule of a television, you're not going to just make them you know what I mean?
Nah, we'll just have you be a semi, what's it called, frequent character.
Yeah, reoccurring.
Thank you, reoccurring.
Yeah.
But, yes.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
No, I mean, the thing I would have to say most is is speaking on the whole
disappointment,
basically toxic fandom controversy and result. People are hating on her for
no reason.
Really no reason. This is something I say every time there's a casting. Shut up until we see at least a trailer, and then wait until you see the movie or you see at least an episode of the show. There's no point in talking right now with you haven't got a chance to see a an inkling of the performance yet.
I mean, not even like necessarily her in a suit or anything either.
Yeah. I just don't understand it. I don't get why people get so up in arms. It makes me hate the internet, but the internet's pretty cool for other things. But there's so many just stupid, ignorant, hateful, disgusting people out there.
They did it with her. They did it with the Starfire actress. Now, at least with the Starfire actress, I mean, there were some people who were doing it immediately as we heard that a black woman was going to portray a orange character.
Well, I mean, obviously that doesn't make sense. We need to have white people portray the aliens. Right?
I mean, it really got sped up when we did see her costume, and again,
that's not her costume. Let's just throw it out there. Let's just make sure we're clear. It's not a costume. It's just a random set photo for a particular sequence in the show.
Yes, you are right.
Unfortunately, the first thing that we saw.
I do apologize. It is not her costume. And yes, it didn't look great, but again, it's not her costume. It's not a trailer. It's not an episode of the show.
An official picture.
Yeah, so we don't even know if we're actually going to see it on TV. But people were upset about that. And now, that actress had to disable her comments on Instagram. And now Ruby Rose has completely just gone off of Twitter because people are jackasses. I don't know how else to word that, but then people are jackasses.
I have nothing else to add. You guys summed it up. That's.
Let's see what we got next here.
James Bond.
I feel like we've talked about race a lot today. I don't know if that. I feel like that's not a good thing. This is an issue. But again, next topic. Sorry, it's kind of gonna again play on the topic. So the next subject that we have here today, Idris Elba is being considered for the lead role of James Bond in the 007 franchise. Other than the fact of his skin color, he qualifies every other way for the description of James Bond. But of course, with how the internet works nowadays, it has been a discussion. And again, he's just simply being considered. He's not even the only one being considered, but he has gotten the most traction. He's also the only one, I think the producers have said an actual name. I do know for a while, Tom, what's his last name?
Hardy?
Loki. Tom, what's his last name?
You said Hardy, right? Hardy?
No, Tom. He plays Loki.
Hiddleston.
Oh, thank you. He's been considered before. I don't know if they're still considering him. But yeah, people are really upset about Idris just being in consideration for the character because he's black. And they don't want to see their fictional character to, be made black. So that is an issue in the movie industry this past week or so. What are your guys' takes on that one?
My take is, as long as he is going to be able to do the role, then it should be fine. I was seeing stuff where he's older, so I could understand people saying no, we want somebody younger who could be in it longer. I can get behind that. That's fair. Fine. If you don't want him just to be there for 2 movies and then we get another Bond or something, that's very fair. Or if the person who created all the materials nope, they're this way, this is the rights to my character, this is how it's going to be, that's fine too. But for me, as long as you can do the role and you do it well, I don't care. So I think he would be fine. I also think Tom Hiddleston will be fine. I think a bunch of people that names have been thrown out will also all do well. The thing is he's not exactly the most complex character to play.
Right.
So I don't think you need to be some top tier, get in the what are those people called where they're like in character the entire time?
Oh, method acting.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't need somebody who like does method acting to like end this. Like, it's James Bond. I need you to
Can
be
you
able to
shoot a
use.
gun?
Yeah, like that's it.
Can you look good driving?
How about in a suit? Do you look good in a suit?
Can you seduce women?
That's it, and that's it. That's what I'm saying. There's no complexity, like no emotional complexity really there. So I think anybody who can do these things will do a fine job,
Yes.
and that's really all that I need. That's it.
My thoughts kind of stem off yours. Yeah. My only thing with Idris is, I think he's unfortunately too old at this point. Like, he'd be fine if he already been doing it for a bit.
Right,
But
just start now.
Yeah, that you wanna go younger. So I've been trying to think like another Black British actor that's on the younger side. The only people I can think of, I saw somebody mention Daniel Kaluuya from, I don't know if I pronounced his last name right, from Get Out. But then I think someone that I know has like the charm, but I don't know if that would. Or he looks too young, honestly, at this point. Is what's his name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his
Star
name,
Wars.
but yes,
From Star Wars.
yes.
Yeah, the actor that plays him. I'm John Boyega.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think he's too young.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with it.
I think he looks
He
a little bit young.
looks
I'd
a
be
little
fine
too young.
with it. Get some facial hair on the kid. I'll be fine
James
with it.
Bond's usually supposed to be pretty clean shaven.
That's the same thing with the race stuff. That's really easy to take care of. He can have a beard or some scruff. That's
He's had
ridiculous.
it like in the last one. They did
He's
give
supposed
him a
to be
little bit of
blonde.
scruff.
I think that was while he was like kind of still down.
Yeah,
his left
well, yeah,
cover.
that is true.
The whole point with James Bond about the clean shaven or anything like that is just he just needs to be sexy, and that's it. Like, he doesn't necessarily have to be clean shaven. He just needs to be sexy.
Okay. Anyways, that was
But
just
that's like the same. Like, if somebody said like, we don't want Ruby Rose. She's got short hair when she should have long. We don't want him. He's clean shaven when he should have a beard, or he has a beard when he should be clean shaven.
I
That's
get what
ridiculous.
you're saying. I just I don't know.
Double
There's just,
standards, inconsistencies.
I mean,
all day, every day.
it would be weird to see 007 with a beard for a full movie.
I'm
now
not
that
talking
I
about,
think
like,
about
full
it.
beard, but just like a
No,
little bit.
I
Just a
think
little.
anything would be weird because he has always been just clean cut. Like, that is, you know how we talk about their race not being part of the character. I do think being clean shaven while he's in action is a part, like a part of his character at this point.
I don't think so. I think it's more akin to like Ruby Rose having short hair when typically Batwoman has long hair.
I kind of, the way I would like use an example is I feel like it's a similar thing with like Superman. Superman's an alien, so it shouldn't matter like what his complexion is, whatever. But it would be weird to see Superman, unless he's coming back from the dead and everything, with like scruff on his face, or he's just Clark just out doing his thing for a bit. Superman, the suit, that would be weird to see him with the beard.
The thing is,
The
with
scruff.
Superman in the suit, Superman always looks the way he looks.
So I've been trying to think of another black actor that I would think like fits better with age, and so I've been trying to think of like who could fit. Honestly, Idris is perfect, just like from everything except age.
He's suave.
Yes, he's perfect. But so I guess if it's not gonna go to him, the only other person that comes up to my head immediately is Henry Cavill, because I'm a spy.
You cut out.
The guy that
You cut out there. I couldn't hear what the actor's name was.
Henry Cavill.
Okay, yeah. I did see at one point recently that he might be in that consideration.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a little too big though.
Oh, Armie Hammer.
Armie Hammer.
Yeah.
I could see Armie Hammer. I would like to see.
The one thing I'll say about Henry though is and granted it can be changed. I feel like he's a little too big.
He might be.
Like
He's
a little too
massive
buff
right now for the stuff.
Yeah, because I mean 007, he's not buff. The thing that kind of makes him interesting is he does look like your everyday European male, but he can kick your ass. And Henry just looks super jacked. But again, if you're gonna do it, in 2 years, he can slim down, a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Henry German goes through levels.
But
like there's times where like you can tell he's getting ready for Superman, and then times where he's just
would you want WB to have an issue of filming Man of Steel 2 at the same time that he's trying to slim down for 007, and we got a really big mustache problem all over again?
I would just be so like let's not even consider that. Yeah.
Anyway, each level, he'd be great. He might be a little old, but he would be great. But like I said, anybody could do this role.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't take the best method actor in the world to do this. All right, next we got Power Rangers 2 does an actual sequel. It does look to be in development with Paramount's subsidiary, All Sparks Pictures.
All right, I can start. Yeah. I actually enjoyed the first Power Rangers movie. It wasn't fantastic by any means, and it could be just that I had like zero expectation. I don't know, but I actually enjoyed the first Power Ranger movies. I liked the interaction between people. I thought it was fun. So I am totally good for
Hold on
a
second. Old man! Old man! You know what? I'm coming for you. Sorry.
That sounds super weird when you add the "I'm coming for you." I'm coming for your old man.
Yeah. It's one thing, too. Our neighbor's probably like, wow, there's some elder abuse going on.
Right?
All of a sudden, it's like, shut up, old man.
I dare you to do it again. I dare you to do it again. You go outside. Get outside, old man. I dare you to try to get on the table.
He's probably hungry.
Will they give us food? That's fair. I'm sorry. You can continue. You can jump back into your thoughts. Sorry.
So, oh yes, I liked it. It was fine. So I'm excited for another Power Rangers movie. I don't think it did well. Sai, do you know, did it do super well or anything?
It did okay. Actually, I don't think it did well. Because that's part of the reason why it didn't immediately... So what happened was it didn't do well at the theater, but then when it went to Blu-ray and all that, that's when it picked up.
The home video.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it took a while to do it. Well, I mean, fine. If that's going to be... Some movies just do better that way, and that's okay. Like, I mean, there's certain things where I'm, like, really interested to see it, but I know that I'm not going to make it to the movies, so I'm just like, you know what, it's fine. That's when I'm okay to catch a home video. So, I mean, that happens.
Yeah.
I just hope that it's still actually done well and not done with the mentality of, okay, this is for home video.
Straight to DVD or whatever.
Right. That's not something I want. But other than that, like, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
I'm in the exact same boat that you are. I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed the casting that they did. I enjoyed the way that the cast interacted with each other. I felt like there was a real bond going, leading into the third act of that. And yeah, I'm also in the mindset that I hope, because they're kind of passing it on to a smaller production company, that it suffers because of that. Because I think it has enough interest that you could put a little bit into it, or just, I mean, not a little bit, but you could put like treat it like a regular, major release. Whether you recoup the money in theaters, or like the last one, whether you recoup it when it goes to home video, either way, at the end of the day, you're recouping the funds. So,
right.
I don't think that should make it suffer. So, I'm excited for it. I will be honest, whether they rebooted it or did a legit sequel, I was actually kind of interested from what I got in the first movie anyway, that it could be done justifiably. Because to me, I've never been a Power Rangers fan. It's always seemed like really, really corny to me. But to see,
even when you were little,
I never understood why you enjoyed Power Rangers. I did not get it.
wow.
So yeah, I to get pure enjoyment out of the live action movie was actually really cool. And so I would have been interested whether they fully rebooted it or did the actual sequel. But I am glad that they are going with the true sequel.
Right. We both talked. Do you have anything to say?
You guys, it sounds like you guys
Basically said
covered
everything.
all the bases. I would just say I did like the cast.
Yeah, that's
So
what we said.
I'm glad that the cast gets another chance and those roles grow and everything like that. And
Yeah.
hopefully they get I wouldn't mind if the story's even a little bit grittier.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's still Power Rangers at the end of the day, so
For sure,
I doubt
yes.
that it'll get too much grittier, but we'll see.
Yeah, make it PG-13, like not a hard PG-13, but PG-13 nonetheless.
Yeah.
Well, I think this last one was.
Was it really?
Mhm.
Oh, well.
But just that's what I'm saying.
That's
Give
fine.
it a little bit
A
more.
little bit more.
That's
A little kick.
I will, just to add this, because we're talking about PG-13, I just want to add my disappointment that Venom, Sony is making it a hard PG-13. It would have been really, really amazing for them to go R-rated. Especially if you're not going to have Spider-Man in it, make it R-rated. Just go that extra
What's
mile.
the point if you're not having Spider-Man in it to not make it R?
Yeah. I understand part of it is to play nice with Marvel, but at this point, there's no guarantee that Marvel's going to use these characters. So do with them as you will and make it R-rated.
That's frustrating.
We've already seen the success with
Right,
Deadpool and the Wolverine. I feel
that
like
there's an audience for it.
yeah, Venom has that audience for an R-rated movie. It's not something, again, without Spider-Man, it's not like you're going to put toys for it in Target and Walmart. So you don't really need to appease the kiddos all that much with it.
Yeah.
But I'll get off that anyway. I won't go too much into that. The last topic that we have, I didn't tell you guys I was adding it because I forgot, and then I remembered while we were talking. But Marvel is doing a 20-movie IMAX marathon September 6th. They are doing all the movies, even Ant-Man and the Wasp. And then there's going to be 2 last movies at the early morning and matinee that we, the audience, can pick what those 2 movies will be. It is only going to be in the U.S. Unfortunately, they're not doing it overseas. But are you guys excited for this? Interested? Like, are you planning on maybe seeing any of the movies?
How is it gonna work? Like, I
It's
don't
like
know.
those things where they AMC will show all the Oscar movies 2 weekends before
Yeah.
the Oscars. You can
Yeah,
come and go as you please. You pay for your ticket. It's obviously it's a more expensive ticket, counting all the movies, and then you just come and go, and so you can see the
That's
ones you want to
crazy.
see.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would definitely be good to see some of them again. I mean, I sure as hell am not seeing the first Captain America.
She really does not like that one.
I really don't
Wait,
like it.
you don't like which
It's
one?
the first Captain America.
You really?
I
you
think
don't
it
like
is
that one?
so slow.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so slow, so incredibly slow. I can't, and it just isn't worth the last little bit where there's actually payoff and stuff. That it's not worth it for me to sit through because it's one of the longer ones too,
Yeah.
or it at least feels that way. Good God. But so it's not worth it for me to do it. But I would be good to see the second Captain America.
The first Iron Man.
Yeah, the first Iron Man. I'd probably be good to see all of the Avenger ones.
Yeah. So you asked how it would work.
Yes, please.
And okay, so I apologize. It's actually going to start on the 30th of August. It ends on the 6th.
That's why. Okay, see, that makes more sense. I was wondering how they were doing it all in like a day.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not a day because it's 50 hours. It's 50 hours of movies.
That's why I was so curious. Like, how are we pulling this off on the 6th?
So,
this makes more sense, though. I understand now.
So Thursday, the 30th, the matinee is going to be Iron Man. Late afternoon is going to be The Incredible Hulk. The primetime viewing is Iron Man 2. The evening is Thor. So basically they're doing 4 movies a day, except for the 6th. That one, there's just 2, and it's the ones that the fans can vote for. I'm not sure how we do the voting, but...
There's probably like a poll somewhere on
probably.
Some social media thing.
And then basically, instead of going through all of these, it's basically going to go in order.
Okay, I figured then, like, how they were released.
Yeah. I guess the only one... Well, will it go in order? I guess technically it doesn't go in order because they have Ant-Man and the Wasp, or maybe it goes in, like, no?
Chronological?
No, it doesn't even go in that because they have Ant-Man and the Wasp playing on the 3rd, and that's the evening showing. But that's also the newest movie.
They probably can't do it in order that they were released because there's probably certain movies that they want to be like the evening show ones, and it wouldn't fall that way. Like, you can't have... I feel like you can't have, like, Black Panther or something be a matinee show on a Thursday. Like, you want that to be, like, an evening one to be, like, the most success and everything, you know?
Actually, okay, now I'm kind of confused. I don't know if they're going in order. Okay, so here's what they're doing. They are going in order, but then the 4th and the 5th, they're special, they're like categorized, the 4 movies that they're showing. On the 4th, the 4 movies are origin stories, so it's the first Iron Man again.
Low power.
That's why I was shaking my head. I was like, good God.
All right.
That's back up.
All right. So on the 4th, the matinee is Iron Man. The late afternoon is Spider-Man Homecoming. The prime is Black Panther. And then the evening is Doctor Strange. And then the 5th, the category is team-up movies. So it's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Then it's Civil War. Then the first Avengers. And then Infinity War.
Okay.
So
that's kind of what I'm guessing. Like, there's probably certain ones that they want to be in, like, those prime/evening spots.
Well, I mean, other than those, like, other than the last 3 days, it's in order. So it goes the 30th through the 2nd. They do from the first Iron Man up until Ant-Man and the Wasp. And then the 4th and the 5th are those specialty categories that I just mentioned. And then Thursday is the last 2, the fan choice.
Interesting. Okay.
So, I feel like they're really trying to get your buck with those last, like, 3 days. I feel like the last 3 days are kind of unnecessary, but people will go see them.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. If there was one where I was like, I can't see it that day.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that's true. So,
there's some I definitely wouldn't mind revisiting. In IMAX, especially.
Oh, yeah, definitely in IMAX. I will say, whoever decides to sit through all 50 hours of that, though, more power to you. It's not gonna be me. I own all the movies, so I will gladly just the ones that I miss, I'll just watch it at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100% that there. Like, there's no way.
Pop some popcorn. You know, if I'm feeling real fancy, I'll buy like I'll buy the little flavor shakers. You know, put that in there. But I'm not watching all 50 hours at the movie theater.
Yeah,
I'm not spending my weekend for like 3 weekends in a row. Like,
I will.
Yeah.
I will say, well, it's not 3 weekends in a row. It's 1 week full.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I thought the dates you were saying were like subsequent weeks.
Yeah, no, the 30th to the 6th.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
So yeah, now it's just 1 week. I will say, this will definitely help people probably sign up for the new AMC thing.
Oh, should sign up for the AMC thing for this.
You did or you didn't?
No, we should. I'm saying, like, that's a great point.
Yeah.
We need to do that.
Because we went to the movies yesterday to see Black Klansman. We went to AMC, and Movie Pass did not offer a showing there. So, and then while we were walking up, we saw that their A-list thing offers up to 3 movies a week. Whereas now with Pass, I'm pretty sure you can only see 3 movies a month.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 3 movies a month. At least that's how they originally announced it.
I think that is how it was originally announced, but I think they were like, we got to do something else.
Yeah, because I'm like,
and honestly, changing it to 3 movies a week, they're probably not losing anything because nobody goes movie 3 times a week anyway. So,
do you guys know if you can see the same movie? Because I know with Movie Pass, one of the kind of irritating things is that you can only see a movie once.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's probably going to be something like that.
Yeah.
And that's probably why they're saying 3 movies a week, so that way you can't, like, see a big popular movie, like, twice in the weekend and get it.
See, now I'm actually going to have to do some research, because the 3 movies a month, to me, was, like, the reason why I was like, nah, that just doesn't make sense to spend $20 on. When Movie Pass, I can see as many as I want. I want to thank everybody for watching this episode of the Rambling Film Group. Again, my name is Sai. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube page. It's a little late. That's why Chuck is over there yawning. I hope that you didn't start yawning because of that. Also, we have the Facebook page. Definitely hit us up there. Give us suggestions on what you guys would like to have us talk about, what movies you guys would like to have us review. And if you also want to come on every once in a while and discuss with us, we're more than open to that as well. But again, my name is Sai, here with Chuck and the lovely Kelsey. Just wanting to wish everybody a great rest of their day whenever you're watching this, great rest of your week, and thank you so much for watching.
Bye, guys. Till next time.
All right, so that's that.